What's up, everybody? Everybody in the studio today. We got Tyler and Jimmy and Tyler and Jimmy and Tyler here to do some snail mails with you guys. Snail mail. Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
So anyways, I got some voicemails for everybody. We have 26.
Okay. Not bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we shouldn't really confuse the listeners because I know that there's already listeners that don't know our names and know our voices, but don't know like literally which ones are kind of connected.
Yep.
So switching our names is going to just confuse people even more.
That's fine. If you guys want clarification on that, you can find our other podcast.
Yeah. Or watch the video to see the joke. The video.
All right. So first up here for snail mail today on Friday.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Spaegitti.
Oh, Shawnold.
Yeah, Shawnold. I like it. So let's see. That's kind of a long one.
So I'm going to be heading your way here soon, Shawnold.
Are you going to meet him? Are you going to be in his town or?
I don't know exactly where he lives. I probably could figure it out by his PayPal address, if that's correct. But, which
Tyler over there stalking everybody.
Yeah. But I go out that direction every year for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
So yeah.
Because he has a 12K winch.
Oh.
Left over from when we did the winch group buy.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have a 10K
you want to switch him?
Yeah.
Is he okay with that?
He offered to. Yeah. He messaged.
Well, maybe we will do a meetup around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, he was coming up here to the Sacramento area and was offering, and I just didn't see the message in time to check it and see what I had in the warehouse. But he said he'll be back up sometime.
Yeah.
And would bring it with him when he comes up. So
I've met him out here before. I guess he comes out this way for work occasionally.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Anyways, Sean, yes, I did message you back about that. So confirmed. Well, if Jimmy's going out there before you come up here, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so definitely.
All right, let's see what Shawnold has to say today.
Hey guys, Spaegitti here. So a couple things. One, the 707 area code. I love that you guys always think it's me, but the 707 area code goes from Marin County all the way up the coast to the Oregon border. It's a pretty large coverage for the 707 area code. I got a couple other things. Tyler, the propane sensors that you have, what are they? I know you said they're on Amazon, but which ones specifically? Need to get them. I was looking at buying them, trying to figure that one out. As far as the trail rating goes, I think we're making this way too complicated. I know this keeps dragging on, but if you think of it as like the ski side of things for people skiing, there's green, blue, black diamond, and double black diamond. It doesn't matter what your skiing ability is, that is the trail. So I think our trails need to be set up the same way. Just, it doesn't matter what vehicle you're running, this is how the trail is. If you're a good driver, you're a good driver. If you're not, you're not. But that's what the trail has to be based off. I think it's getting way too complicated with all these different numbers. I think that's where Onyx has it really good on the website or on their app, where it's green, blue, I think yellow, all the different colors they have. I think it's pretty simple that way. And then lastly, I got one for you, Jimmy, before I get cut off. Would you rather? This one's going to be a hard one. Would you rather ride a horse on the trail or drive a Jeep on the trail? Keep crawling.
That's a fun one.
I know what I would choose.
A horse.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never ridden a horse.
Really?
Never in my life.
They're kind of fun.
I've sat on one.
Okay.
Once.
Uh-huh.
And I live in horse capital of California or something like that.
I would venture to say there's more houses in your town than there are people.
Horses?
Yeah.
Or houses.
Did I say houses?
Said houses.
Horses, I meant.
Maybe. In my town?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think we're up to almost 4,000 people in that town.
Oh,
or maybe more now.
Yeah, that's a lot of horses.
Yeah, that's a lot of horses.
That's a lot of houses.
I think there's probably half that amount of houses. But. Anyways, I would definitely rather ride a horse on a trail than drive a Jeep.
I would too. I think I've ridden horses a couple of times and they're pretty rad animals, man. I know There was who is it? Expedition Unknown, Josh Gates.
Okay.
He has a rule about never ride something that has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of there.
I'm kind of like, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, horses are pretty cool. Just clean up after them.
Yes, that'd be my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I've never seen a horse on the Rubicon Trail.
I haven't either. I think it'd be fun. Get one up. I might have to winch up whale bones.
Right.
Just
Yeah, I mean, there would be some interesting ways to go about that for sure. But yeah, let's see. So propane sensors, are you looking those up?
I'm trying to, but Amazon is broken.
Is it? You sent it to me at one point.
I know,
I can
but
find it in my voicemail.
I'm at the Amazon homepage and I have a message saying, "Uh-oh, something went wrong on our end."
Oh, yeah, that might be a problem there.
Is yours pulling up?
I'm working on it.
Hmm. So yours is pulling up just fine? Yeah. Can you view other stuff on Amazon? Okay.
I found it.
All right, my Amazon is not working at the moment. So
I found it. Let's see.
What is it called?
This one's called a Mopica Pro
Sounds about right.
check sensor.
Sounds about right.
Wireless propane tank magnetic sensor level indicator.
Yep.
And it retails for $56. Big deal prime right now, 15% off.
Okay. Yeah, those you can get the 2-pack. So there's a 2-pack with a 1 receiver. So you can take that receiver and put it up in your camper, in your RV, whatever wherever you need it. But it also has a Bluetooth app. So you can pull it up on your phone if you're nearby within Bluetooth distance of it and check both of the sensors.
There's a Pro and a Universal.
I don't remember which one I have.
The Pro is cheaper. The Universal is $59. Sean, I'm going to send this to you right now.
Sweet.
And so you can have the information before Prime ends.
Yeah.
The Prime days.
Yeah.
So I'll get that over to you when we finish recording. But
sweet.
Yeah. And then I'll add the link down there for everybody else if you are interested in them.
Yep. It's a pretty sweet setup. It makes keeping track of your propane super, super easy and simple. So you know if you need to go refill or you're okay for another week or 2 days or whatever it is.
Does it run on batteries? What does it run on?
There are batteries in it.
Okay.
But it's...
Because I'm thinking about moving mine out the propane bottle outside.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to pop a hole through for like a power cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's all battery portable stuff.
Okay.
So you just slap it on the bottom of your propane tank.
Yep.
And then it measures the sound waves in the propane tank essentially to figure out where the fill of your propane is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yep.
All right. Was there another thing in there? There's 3 things.
There was
propane,
trail ratings.
trail ratings.
Yep.
We agree.
Yep.
So, all right, moving on.
Yep. Next up is Zacky Poo
Zacky
from
Poo.
Oakley Homie.
Yeah, congratulations on your month of riding your bicycle.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He's got, I can't read that far down. Star Wars? I don't know. Let's see. Here we go.
What's up, Jimmy and Tyler? Zach from Oklahoma. Let's talk nerd stuff, because y'all were talking about a Star Wars episode that featured the Mandalorian, but wasn't the Mandalorian. That show was the Book of Boba.
That's
Good
right.
show. I think it did receive some mixed reviews, but it's partially because it pretty much turned into Mando season 2.5, and I think people just wanted a story with Boba Fett in it. So I am a part of that a little bit, but I still enjoyed the show. I thought it was great. But yeah. Also, K-Pop Demon Hunter. Phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen it yet, or anybody hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's good. It's on Netflix. If you don't got Netflix, find a friend on Netflix and go to their house or borrow their password. I don't know. I think Netflix doesn't like that, but who cares? I do it all the time with my parents. So,
Turning you
but
in.
I did see it in theaters. It was great seeing it in theaters. Wonderful movie. A lot of stuff packed into the movie. Also, the show Andor, probably the best Star Wars media out there right now. So, I'm driving a box truck right now, so I will see y'all later. Y'all keep crawling.
Thanks, Zach. Thanks for calling in. Thank you for reminding me it was the Boba Fett series.
Yeah, those were good.
Those were good.
Mhm.
And like the assistant said, I think they got better once Mandalorian showed up.
Mhm.
So for those that just wanted the Boba Fett storyline, I think that would have been fine, but I think they got better when Mandalorian showed up. Andor was a lot of fun.
I still haven't watched the season 2.
Yeah, season 2. I would, like I said before, go on YouTube, watch one of those summary people to sum up what season 1 was, and just start season 2, because you don't need season 1. There's some flashbacks like to his childhood and where he kind of grew up and stuff, but there was not a lot about it. So I ended Andor. Maybe Zach, you can help fill me in. One of the very first episodes, I think it was the very first episode of Andor, season 1, episode 1, I'm pretty sure. He went to a city on another planet in search of his sister, because him and his sister got split up. They never resolved that.
Okay.
So, or was his sister the like rich merchant's assistant? I don't know. I kind of was trying to see if that was the conclusion. But one of the questions of early in the season that to me, I felt like they never answered clearly. So I just wanted to know how that worked out.
Okay.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Man, if you saw it in theaters, I'm sure it was crazy. I know that they did a live showing where we were with subtitles for the sing-along with all the kids. And we were tempted to take the mini assistant to that. Thankfully, she said no. But I cannot imagine an entire theater singing along to every song in that show.
Did the soundtrack come out before the movie?
No.
Okay. So would it have just been people going, did they re-show it in the theater?
It never started in theaters. It was a Netflix exclusive.
Okay.
From what I know. But it's gained so much in popularity that they put it into theaters. And they're going to make, I think they signed on for 2 more.
Wow.
And then a full-fledged movie.
Jeez.
I believe that's what is.
Wait, I thought it was a movie.
It is
a movie. It's a miniseries?
I don't know. It sounds like they Oh, a live action movie.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Because it's a
cartoon.
Digital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I mean, it's a good movie. I thought it was fun. You know, it's very entertaining. It's well done. But the songs, the soundtrack of it is really good.
Mm.
And the fact that it was like had 4 of the songs from the soundtrack made it into the top 10 of the USA pop charts. It's shocking to me. Like I think
I'll have to go check out those songs because I haven't seen the movie. I don't think hearing the songs, I would be like, oh, that's from K-pop Demon Hunters. But
yeah,
I'd probably know the songs. Yeah, if they're in top 4 of them are in the top 10 now.
Yeah, well, they were. I don't think they are at the moment. But you would know at least Golden. You would recognize from just online because it was everywhere for a short period of time.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I agree. It's a good movie. And if you haven't seen it, you know, it's worth the pop culture time to watch it.
I think the most underrated soundtrack
Good Will
for a
Hunting.
movie. What did they have a soundtrack in the movie?
Sure they did, but I don't know.
Is a Goofy movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah. All the Powerline songs that they made specifically for that movie as original songs,
100%.
Original content.
And they were rocking.
Dude, it was amazing. Have you seen the
Goofy movie 2?
No, that one's
yeah.
But have you seen the behind the scenes of a Goofy movie? Oh, you got to look that up.
Okay.
There's like a how it's made, and they went over like a Goofy movie and the documentary on how they made a Goofy movie and like the impact that movie ended up having, and how they went through creating the soundtrack of bringing this guy in to make the music, and he made the dance moves. He did all the choreography.
Really?
And they videoed him and his team doing the choreography in order to implement that into the Powerline scenes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. If you like a Goofy movie, go find that documentary. It's awesome.
Yeah, Goofy's my favorite Disney character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
you kind of remind me a lot of him.
Thank you.
As a dad, as a father.
But I have a Johnny Cupcakes shirt that is in the Johnny Cupcakes theme, you know, style of Goofy. And I was wearing it to Disneyland, and Goofy was standing out there for photos. And I was like, this is perfect. So it was a lot of fun.
Nice. All right. Next up.
Yeah.
What? Nico?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, so Nikos still a lot of
Okay.
Nick from Greece right now. I guess my yearly call in, I guess, from our beach house here. Beach hut. It's not. We're working on it. And talking about health and everything in the last snail mail, that everybody talks about the Mediterranean diet and how it's like that was the end all be all of these like fad diets of everything where you see olive oil and whatever. I've eaten nothing but souvlaki, which is pork shish kebabs, and patatas, French fries, and beer this whole time, and I've lost weight. It's because it's hot as fuck here, and you walk everywhere, and that's it. And Americans are fat and lazy, and you need to move. That's it. And also, taking care of yourself is something we should all be doing. I'm at 38 now, and I have to get a knee replacement because I treated my body like a credit card when I was 18, and I never made a payment. So, turns out shit comes due. So, yeah, that's all. Love you guys. Proud of you. I'll be back in the States soon. Later.
See you, buddy.
D'Ambrasi.
Whatever that means.
That means no worries. Or it's F. Haristo. I forgot which one it is. I think it's D'Ambrasi.
Okay.
For my like short stint in Greece.
I
think F. Haristo is like, thank you.
Is it hot as balls in Greece?
It's hot. I mean, it's humid because you're right there on the Mediterranean. And you're down. Yeah. And the islands were hot. It's hot and it's hot and humid as much as like Hawaii or some of the Caribbean probably.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely. But I mean, he makes a fair point. It's like, you know, how many steps a day do you get?
Yeah.
I wear a Garmin typically. I don't have it on today. It was out of batteries when I started the day, so it's charging. Now it's charged probably, but it's at home. And I'm sad to say, well, let me back up. One of the cool things that my Garmin does is it does like an average, right? When I got the watch, it started at 10,000 steps.
Yeah.
Right. And I probably could set it to just do 10, like have my goal be 10,000 steps.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I didn't make 10,000 steps, it brought the average down.
Okay.
Right now, my average is 5,600 steps.
Okay.
That's what I typically walk in a day. So then, it's like, can I get better than my average?
Mm-hmm.
And it brings up a fair point. It's like the more steps you take, the more healthy you are. I mean, in my rough estimate, 10,000 steps is about 5 miles.
Okay.
So it's, it's like, can you walk 5 miles? Most of us should be able to walk 5 miles throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as an example, I can only get about halfway.
Yeah.
Like today, we're sitting down almost all day talking into these microphones.
Yep.
We should get stand-up treadmill podcasting equipment.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said about the Mediterranean, just lifestyle, not necessarily food.
Mm-hmm.
You've been over there, yeah?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. Never been to Europe.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You should go.
I really want to.
It's awesome.
I really want to check out Roman architecture.
Yes.
That's like on my bucket list of stuff to do.
It's fun.
So
I have a restaurant. I've said this to all my college friends, if you ever end up going to Florence, there's a restaurant in Florence that I think is the best restaurant in the world. At least Italian food.
Okay.
Right. I don't even know if it's Michelin star rated. It's just a fun, like one, it's a fun spot. 2, they have fantastic food. It's called Il Latini. If you are going to Florence and you go to Il Latini, I'm hesitant to say this because I said it to all my friends. I'll pay for your bill.
Oh,
I don't know how many of our listeners are going to Florence.
Yeah.
So if you go to Florence, you go to Il Latini, you send me a receipt from Il Latini of your bill. I'll pay your bill because I think, and it's worth, it's like $100 a person. So I'll pay one meal,
person.
One person.
Meal.
Yeah. I'm not paying for the family, but it's, how about that? But I've said it to so many of my friends. Only one person's taking me up on it. One of my friends, and they came back going, that was the funnest dinner of the entire trip. Right?
What makes it so fun? What is that?
It's just it's a family style dining restaurant.
Okay.
Like,
so is Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. It's a little better than Chuck E. Cheese. But it's just like, you can order, when I went, it was like $70 or $80 a head. And it didn't matter what you ordered. It was like, to sit down in the chair, it's $80.
Okay.
We're having a 5-course meal. And the thing is, they look at the table and they go, we have lasagna or raviolis or, panini or, all these different types of pasta. What one do you want? And I told my family before we went in, I'm like, we can all order different things.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to order, we want the ravioli for the table.
Yeah.
We go, I want the lasagna.
Yeah.
He wants the raviolis. And then we ended up getting, every time we'd get
refilled
big, huge family style portions. And I said, don't think you have to eat it all because there's 5 courses, right? So there's tons of food coming out. Just munch on whatever you want. Like, try them all, munch on it. Once you are satisfied, stop, because you got 4 more courses. And granted, the last one's salad, but and then just eat your way through
salad last. Weird.
Yeah, it is. But it's such a fun restaurant, and wine is included in the $70.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So or you had to pay once for a bottle, and then you could get more or something like.
I was gonna say like one bottle, or do they have like a selection? You just refill your glass with different selections depending on what course you're on.
We always got just the house Chianti.
Okay.
And I think it was like, yeah, you can have when you buy the house Chianti, it's whatever, $20, but then it's like, it's a bottomless bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
Scenario.
Yeah.
So it's just they have time. There's only 2 seat times, and it's like 7 and 9.
Okay.
And all the tourists go at 7 because America's used to eating earlier.
Yeah.
And all the Italians go at 9. So if you can hold off,
Try to go to the 10, 9 o'clock.
go to the 9 o'clock one.
Okay.
Because then you're really out of your element. And it gets louder and rowdier because they just are having a good time and having fun. And I don't know. It's a fun restaurant. It's really great food. And it's just a fun, I don't know. I can't, you have to go. Like I can't express it enough about, it's just an enjoyable time experience.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Illatini's
in Florence, Italy.
Mhm.
But anyways, going kind of back to what Nick was saying, the Europeans walk a lot. Their whole entire culture is built different. Like the cities are built differently. Like there's grocery stores kind of on every corner because you can walk a few blocks and then you're at a grocery store. It's kind of like Starbucks here, but but you can get all the food and anything you need, and then you can walk it home, and then you can walk to the auto parts store and walk home, and walk, to the hardware store and walk home. You don't have to you don't have to jump in a car and drive everywhere to get around. It's all so condensed and dense in the cities. But once you get out of the city, it's really rural. Like you think, oh, Europe's been around forever and it's got to be completely packed. But you get outside of a city and it's like, you're like, whoa, I'm in the Midwest and it's way open here. Granted, it's not the space isn't as big as the Midwest, but until you get to the next city, then you now they have suburbs built into it, but there's open space, suburbs, and then the really dense city that you can't really even drive a car around because the roads weren't designed for it.
They weren't designed for cars.
Yeah. So I don't know. Europe's fun, and I agree. Walk around more, get your steps. You'll be healthier overall. And yes, do something for yourself. Take care of your body. The assistant has started ballet. Okay. And she thinks it's like really toning her body up more because she's having to hold positions that she's in of ballet that she hasn't ever done before. And it's like straining on her. And she kind of related it to Tai Chi.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Because in Tai Chi, you're just, you're flowing and moving and you're having to hold your body up and pose and, similar to yoga and all that. So it's just, find something that you can do for your body to help it out. I guess.
Whitewater rafting.
Yeah. I mean, that's a workout for sure.
Yeah, it is.
And then I would say start doing some swimming too, because if you're going to get into whitewater rafting, you need to know how to swim well.
Yep.
I watched a video of whitewater rafting, and that was like these guys going down this rapid, and they got turned around, and then they got to the bottom, and it flipped over, and I was like, "That's tunnel shoot." And I was like, "That was probably Tyler."
Yep. I've swam tunnel shoot. That was fun. You get turned around and stuck at the bottom of the chute. So yeah.
But I was very proud of myself to recognize that obstacle. Yeah.
So it actually was tunnel shoot.
It was tunnel shoot.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I thought you were just saying that's what happens in tunnel shoot sometimes.
No, it was literally tunnel shoot. Somebody they came down and hit like a wall, and it spun them backwards, and then the guy
water spits you right into the passenger side wall, the right side wall. And if you don't come in at a left angle, it nose right into the wall. So if your angle's off, you don't go out the chute. You just hit the wall and then it spins you.
Yeah. And then when they got there's like a little drop, it just dumped them.
Yep.
Oh, that was funny.
I've gone down that before, and we didn't have the boat inflated properly, apparently.
Okay.
So as you go down the drop, the boat kind of folds.
The boat folded, yeah.
And so when it came off, it started coming back straight up out, and I kind of got launched a little bit out of the boat, and I landed right in the chute, like in the drop. Oh. And then I got recircled at the bottom for, it felt like an eternity.
Right.
But there's a certain way you have to ball up and then spread out, ball up, spread out to try and catch the undercurrent to get out of the recirculation. And when I popped up, I was in the tunnel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's
a good distance.
Yeah. I don't know how far into the tunnel you were, but it's got to be 20 yards from the drop to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least. Yeah. It was, I remember getting my head out of water, taking air in. I was like, oh my God, I'm alive. And looked around. I was like, I'm in the fucking tunnel. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
if you guys don't know tunnel shoot, it's a really interesting, like gold rush time.
They diverted the river.
Yeah, they diverted the river so they could dig where the river was for gold. But the way they diverted the river was they dug a tunnel through a small mountain to connect the river on the other end.
Yep.
It's really bizarre. But yeah, it's really interesting.
Makes for some awesome whitewater rafting, though.
It definitely did. Yeah.
All right, next up.
All right.
We got Scott from Lodi.
Scott from Lodi.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Scott from Lodi here. Long time listener, first time caller. Just wanted to spill a little story.
We like stories.
I have a third gen 4Runner, 92,500 miles.
Whoa.
Just beside the point. My uncle is Power Tank Steve. So I grew up with him wheeling the Rubicon and Slick Rock. One of the best memories I have is I'm not sure where we were, what trail we were on, but we came up to an obstacle, and this is when my Uncle Steve had the first gen, red one. Came up to an obstacle, got a little tipsy, and I could have sworn I saw his eyeballs touch his sunglasses. Luckily, you know, he's an experienced wheeler. He was able to throw it in reverse and let it down. But one of my most memorable moments wheeling with my uncle along with Tyler, Ken of Lahara in the first gen. Yeah, just wanted to tell a story. Love you guys' podcast. And sorry, Uncle, but Jeeps suck. Keep going.
That's right.
Yes.
Get on Steve.
He needs to get his 4Runner back.
Yeah. No, it's in good hands right now.
It is in good.
Kevin's a really good dude. He deserves that 4Runner. But yeah, Steve, Jeep suck. Come on.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm getting ready to build one.
Right. Steve, you need to get a 6th gen 4Runner, apparently, because then you can get right back into the 4Runner game. It's a new.
I think you should get a Land Cruiser.
Ooh, the new Land Cruiser. Yeah, that'd be good too. Yeah. That
would do well out at events too. The Land Cruiser 250 series, I think, is going to be a big hit in the overlanding community in the next couple of years, and next year would be my assumption.
So keep the JT.
Yeah.
And get rid of the JL.
Yep.
And build up the 250 Land Cruiser. And Steve, the benefit for you is that you went from a 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner. Now you're getting a Lexus Land Cruiser.
Yeah. Stepping up.
It's a Toyota Land. Excuse me. You're going from 4Runner to Land Cruiser.
Tomato.
Yeah. You know, see, you went from 4Runner to JL, and then you would go up to above your 4Runner to your Land Cruiser.
Yep. Yeah. He understood what slumming it's like, and now he's coming back.
Exactly. Yeah. And we will welcome you back with open arms.
Yes, we will.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That's fun. I didn't realize that Scott listened to the show.
Yeah.
So kind of fun to see family members from good friends of ours.
Absolutely.
Showing up as listeners of the show.
Yeah. And it was good to see Power Tank Steve out at the bonsai event the other weekend. Yeah. It was good.
Do we do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
It's Donnie.
Nope. Let's not do one more.
We're skipping Donnie. We'll go to Beer Craig. Just kidding. Okay, Donnie, here you go. Oh, by the way, Donnie, nice 4Runner. Here we go.
Hey, boys, you know who it is here. And today, I care to leave feedback about Toyotas, beyond just the usual. But you know this. Okay, Tyler, you've been going on about the 6th gen 4Runner, saying, oh, but it's smaller, has less room inside than my 4th gen, or whatever, that 4th gen. That's a feature, not a bug. Don't you? That's like the one thing I actually was complimenting Toyota about. Instead of making the vehicle ever bigger, and more expensive every time, they actually went the other way and did the right thing, made it smaller and more usable. And here you, the Toyota guy, doesn't even like it. I'm just proving how fickle you Toyota people are. I don't understand. With that, you should keep crawling. You should do, I don't know, whatever it is that Toyota people do, and we'll see you later. All right.
He didn't say it.
He didn't.
Nope.
It's because he has a nice 4Runner. He knows it.
He does have a nice.
Yeah.
That would be a first gen 4Runner.
First gen 4Runner. Yeah. Removable top.
Yep, exactly. If you know, you know.
Yep. I don't know. I think that there's two crowds of Toyota people. I think that there's the crowds that
drive Range Rovers.
That would drive Range Rovers and wish they were Toyota people. No, I think that there's the crowd that appreciates the reliability out of Toyotas. Mm-hmm. And I think that there's a crowd that appreciates creature comforts. Because typically, if you compare Toyota to Jeep historically, Toyota has up until 2010 always had better creature comforts than Jeep. Once Jeep rolled out the JK and started doing more amenities in the JK, which I guess was 2007.
Okay.
That's when I think Jeep started focusing more on creature comforts. But even still, I mean, you look at, I don't remember what year the JL came out. If you look at a late model JK, there's not that many more creature comforts other than maybe leather interior than what a Toyota Tacoma had of a similar year.
Okay.
Like Tacoma's never got leather interior.
No.
I don't think ever.
No. 4Runners had it.
Uh-huh.
Just like electric seats.
Yep.
Well, I think the new, Tacoma's got leather interior, but it was only in the limited, I think.
Okay. Gotcha.
The limited model.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like for people that are just want reliability, they're going to stick with the older school Toyota stuff, the 22REs, the 3.4, the 5EZs.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas people that are looking for more creature comforts, they're going to be looking at something newer, a little bit more space, a little bit more comfort in it. Right. And the cat is not out of the bag or hasn't been thrown across a yard yet or something, whatever you want to call it, on the reliability of a 6th gen 4Runner.
Yeah. Or the Land Cruiser 250.
Or the Land Cruiser 250.
Or the new Tundra or the new Tacoma.
Uh-huh. All of those hybrid powertrain setups are great in theory. They do drive amazing. They drive really, really, really well. And technically, the first vehicle that got that hybrid setup in the 4x4s was the Sequoia, I believe. So it's been out for a few years now.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of too many issues with it.
Nope.
But I'm more concerned with the 4Runner being a slightly smaller vehicle. Like, I don't know, it just seems weird to me to go from a 5th gen 4Runner and then shrink it to the 6th gen interior space, right?
Well, and that's what Donnie's saying he likes about what Toyota did. He liked the fact that Toyota's thinking about, like, you don't need this big of a vehicle. Like, let's make it smaller. And if you want the bigger vehicle, go get the Sequoia.
So, and here's where I have the issue, whereas you now bring the Toyota Land Cruiser into the mix.
Right.
The Land Cruiser historically has always been the off-roading pinnacle for Toyota, right?
Sure.
So if you're bringing back the Land Cruiser and throwing that into your product catalog, your lineup of vehicles, I would think that you would want the Land Cruiser to be that smaller, more capable off-road vehicle, usable vehicle.
And it is.
And then the Land Cruiser 250 is bigger than a 4Runner, I think. That definitely felt that way inside when you're sitting inside it.
Oh, it looks smaller.
Maybe it feels a lot bigger inside, but the back seat is definitely a lot bigger than the 4Runner, the 6th gen 4Runner back seat. It felt wider.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I need to, I guess, look it up now. Look at cargo cabin space, cabin volume for both the vehicles and see which one's actually bigger or smaller. But I would think that they would have put in the Land Cruiser into that segment of being smaller, more capable off-road vehicle rather than the 4Runner.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know what Toyota is thinking.
Yeah,
I can't answer those questions, but I I agree with Don that I'm glad that they're thinking about moving some of these things smaller.
Mhm.
And I don't think we need if you want a bigger version of that, then there's a model for you.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that a lot of these are becoming synonymous with each other, the same,
Mhm.
right? It's like, well, the 5th gen 4Runner and the Land Cruiser and the Sequoia and the Tundra, all are for the most part the same size. The Tacoma's obviously a little smaller.
Mhm.
Maybe the 4Runner, is a little smaller than the Sequoia. The Tundra and Sequoia are like the same size. It's just more seats. It's like, I like the fact that they're spreading that lineup out, and it's like, I want a bigger vehicle than the Land Cruiser 250. Well, then look at the Sequoia.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I don't want something as large as the Sequoia. Look at the Land Cruiser. Oh, that's maybe a little too small. Maybe the 4Runner will fit you.
Yeah.
Or whatever way it goes. So I haven't seen anything lately, but when they come out with the Toyota Stout, if it ends up being the size of a mini truck, I think that's going to be awesome.
I think that there's a movement going back towards mini trucks. I've seen a couple of companies now showing renderings and toying about the going back to mini trucks,
right,
and having that segment back in the market.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a phenomenal idea for our off-roading community.
Yeah, for sure.
Because those mini trucks, the body is on everything else out there besides like 1st gen 4Runners, 2nd gen 4Runners, maybe 3rd gen 4Runners, and then 1st, 2nd, 3rd gen pickups and 1st gen Tacomas. After that, everything got too big, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like these bigger body styles. I don't want to wheel Charlotte, my 3rd gen Tacoma, down the Rubicon. Like I've been out on the Rubicon. I've seen them doing that. I'm just like, man, this truck's too big.
Yeah.
And then to have like large axles like you do under Kermit with the small body, it works really well for keeping you away from rocks.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a fantastic recipe.
Yeah.
The problem is people want their creature comforts.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not going to be able to get everything. You can't have your cup holders.
Bullshit.
Right. So I don't know. I'm excited to see if that happens. I wish it wasn't a unibody. But we'll see.
We can build a subframe for it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I really want one.
Yeah, they look good.
I think it'd be fun to have an old school one and a new school one.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah. You could take and do like the OBS body on a new late model F250,
dude,
and do that with the stouts. Put an old stout on a new chassis.
That'd be so rad.
Yeah, an old stout body on a new chassis.
That'd be so rad.
$17, man. That's all you need.
Yes. I need to buy a brand new truck for $17.
Yes. Anybody out there can let Jimmy have a stout for $17.
Yeah.
All right. That does it for today. That's our show. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Continue to call in, leave us some feedback. Let us know your thoughts and your adventures over in Greece, apparently. So 916-345-4744 is that phone number. Call in, do it. Leave us a voicemail.
Yeah, thanks very much, and bye-bye.
The number you have called has been disconnected.